Since it is May 4th, we like to celebrate Star Wars on this day, so I thought it'd be fun if we did a math page. Now, this is not in your packet. I did send it as an attachment on the email. One thing I found is that if I downloaded this on my computer, or if you could open it on an iPad, once you save it to your computer, it will give you an option to edit the document, and there'll be a little picture of mine actually set as a PDF file. Do I want to draw? And I chose a pen, and then I was playing with it, having some fun, write my answers with the mouse. I could draw my answers right on the page. So you can try that, or you can print it, or you can look at the grid, and then you can just write your answers on a separate piece of paper. But play around and see if you can save it and then do your work right on the computer or on the iPad. It was kind of fun to draw right on there. I think you guys would enjoy that. So the first one, down here at the bottom, it asks me where Yoda is. So I find Yoda up here. And when you're doing a graph like this, you always do your X axis first, which is the one going across. And your Y axis is the one going up. That's going to be second. So Yoda is C2, because when I go up from Yoda, I get C going across 2. So that would be my first answer, C2 for Yoda. I think you guys could do that pretty easily, but I thought it'd be fun if we had a few Star Wars activities for you guys to do. So I hope you enjoy that. You also have a list like this, which I sent in the email. There's all different craft ideas. So the first one, simple craft ideas, are things you can click on, and then you can just look at that website and see if you want to try any of those at home, if you have the materials to do them. There is some Star Wars origamis. You can practice folding a piece of paper to look like Yoda, which would be a great sensory or OT activity. There's some coloring pages, which if you can download them, save them to your tablet or your computer, then again, you could open that app up and draw right on there and color them on the computer. Otherwise, if you can print them out, you could do it that way. And then there were even more. There were a lot of Star Wars craft ideas, all kinds of cooking, things you could make a starfighter with a toilet paper roll. And then one I thought was pretty cool was you could make the Death Star, the planet that is the Death Star, using a white cupcake liner, a piece of paper, or even a paper plate would work. You draw on it with white crayon, and then you use a dark watercolor paint over it, and it won't stick to the crayon. It makes a really cool pattern. So you can click on that link. But the most fun one, I thought, which hopefully somebody's going to try it at home, and if you do, you should record a video and then send it to me. I could share it at one of our classroom Zoom meetings possibly. I don't know, I have to figure that out. The science project to rescue Han Solo. So you need an ice cube tray, baking soda, vinegar, water, and they said Lego figures. If you have Lego figures, anything small that would fit in the ice cube tray, it doesn't have to be Lego, but something plastic that's not going to get destroyed in there. So you mix 3 parts baking soda with 1 part water. And then if you want to, you can add Jell-O powder to scent and color the mixture. Now be careful, because that will stain your clothes. So you got to have parent permission to do that. Then you pour a small amount of the mixture into the bottom of the ice cube tray. And then you place your toy into each section. So there's a picture on your email in color. You put the toy in there. And then you place the ice cube tray into the freezer for a few hours. And when you remove it, it looks like they're encased in carbonite like Han Solo was. And if you add vinegar afterwards, it will be a science experiment. And here's Oreo to ruin or add to my video, depending on which way you look at it. She doesn't do this the rest of the time, only when I'm recording. So you can add vinegar to save Han Solo and his Star Wars buddies, which also will get a little messy, so do that in the sink. There is a Bill Nye science video today that you can watch. He explains how holograms work and how the lightsabers worked in the movie, like how we could see them sticking out, looking 3D. And then there's another really cool, it's a TED Talk, so it's a little bit higher level, but I thought some of you would really enjoy. The creator of Star Wars, George Lucas, and then the actor, Mark Hamill, and the sound designer, Bat Burt, all talk about how they got the idea for lightsabers, where the sound came from, what the actors actually held in their hands. It shows scenes from the movie. It shows them recording the scenes from the movie. It's about 15 minutes long, but I thought it was kind of interesting. I thought you guys might enjoy watching it. There's a lot of science in it. They do a lot of explaining. It's very appropriate, good educational video. I watched the whole thing myself. So hopefully you guys enjoy doing something a little different today to celebrate Star Wars Day. Okay, have fun.